I am going live from the kayak. I'm looking for a good place to put my sunglasses. There we go. Got the half moon coming up over here. We got the sunset behind me. I'll take a little peek back into this cove. But this is my turnaround point because I've got a base camp set up a couple of miles back. Welcome to the kayak stream. There's the moon coming up there. Got that half moon, gonna be bright for a little bit tonight. I'm gonna do some shuttling, some gear. I built a base camp today, a nice solid place that I make sure I can reach, and got a bunch of food and stuff stored. And now I'm gonna cross over the other side of the lake and establish a secondary camp. So step by step, little by little, right? But really, I just made some coffee, so I was letting my stove cool down before I put it all away again. Them bananas may be in the way. Hey, welcome, whoever you are. If I didn't see you in the chat, we got the full moon coming up. This is my turnaround point right here at the this cove. I already checked. There's no deer. It's a little late, but I just got done building a nice big base camp, and I got a bunch of stuff and groceries stashed and buried on the shoreline and a nice shelter built. And so I'm getting ready to go back to there. And Golden Sai, hello, welcome to my kayak live stream. I'm getting ready to start building a secondary camp for the next several days. I've got about 2 or 3 weeks worth of food, and I got everything I need. And so I thought I'd waste some batteries. I did a lot of work today just getting established. We'll have storms coming in a couple of days, so I can make sure I build a nice base camp for when the storms come in. So I'm here with my turtle behind me, and I just made a hot cup of coffee, and I'm gonna have a cigarette and a smoke, and I'll get you back on this sunset. Good to see you. It's pretty. Get out here a little bit, get a better view, a little bit further out away from the shore. But there's a big, huge flock of geese. Yes, it is. Big, huge flock of geese just flew in, and I didn't have the camera set up or anything, and that's what made me decide to go live in case the geese really start moving in. We'll get a bunch of fly-in action. But it's quiet past Labor Day, October kayaking. There's some people in the boats way at the other end of the lake, but this end of the lake towards the wilderness area is it's a lot more shallow and there's a lot of trees. I wouldn't want to take a big boat through here, but I've seen some people do it. There you go. Welcome to the Sunset live stream, everybody. We're just tooling along the shoreline, paddling this kayak, drinking this cup of coffee, and enjoying the moment. Wow, that's really pretty. It's really tempting to turn the live stream off so I can take pictures on the camera, but it's one or the other. I have to choose. But I'll do this, so then it'll be in YouTube for perpetuity, hopefully. It's a nice little way to scrapbook my adventures. I was out here all weekend, and then I went and got a hotel room last night, got cleaned up, went to the grocery store, got all stocked back up, and like I said, now I'm ready for a longer adventure before the weather turns on me. It's gonna be winter soon. Oh, there we go. See, there's all those geese. And you can only hear them, you can't see them. But there's flocks landing. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. Welcome to Ormanay's live stream from the kayak. Just paddling around. Sunset. Golden, what part of the country are you in? I hear you say you were California, you were West Coast. Oh my goodness, it got hot today. Welcome to the Kayak Sunset live stream. See three people in the chat. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoy the sunset with me. Don't get seasick. I'm just going to get some momentum. I'll stop paddling. Every time I paddle, the camera goes woo, woo, woo. You need Dramamine to watch my stream. Me too. I live for these moments, Golden. I've spent last 30 years, everything else I've done, it always comes back to sunsets and kayaks at the end of it all. That's what I worked all those years for. I worked my butt off just for a weekend at the water. But now that I'm an old man, I do it whenever I want to. But this is really, like I said, I went to a hotel yesterday and got cleaned up. I went to the store and got stocked up on everything. Yeah, I bet. Golden, are you there yet? Have you reached your, you've got to be close by now. So, guys, that's Golden Sai in the chat. She's a real nice lady. She does, I believe she does horoscope readings, but more in depth, like really, really knowledgeable. Did I say old? I'm old. I'm sorry. uh, she's probably younger than me. I guarantee you that. 10 more. Oh, that's right on the cusp. So is that just because of your phone? Because, yeah, I guess I had to wait till I had 55 to live stream too, I guess. Seems like the rules were different when I started. Huge flocks of geese behind me, but you'll never see them. They're right on the surface of the water, and they're landing, so I keep hearing them splash. Oops, boy, nobody wants to see that. Anyway. Yeah, you should. I would get a bunch of people, just put your YouTube channel on some flyers and stick them around town. People will click on and just get you that 10 more boost, or I'm not sure. And honestly, you can open and start 10 different emails and subscribe to yourself. Then you can go live and do one of those marathon streams where you gain more subscribers for being, do readings live for like 24-hour, marathon stream. You get a lot of viewers that way. Me, myself, I have to decide whether I want to invest battery power to go live in the wilderness because, I charge my flashlights and I charge my camera and I charge my music player. So it's always a conservation of energy for when I go live and for how long I go live. Good. Yeah, you should try it. I had a Facebook account several years ago as a joke and an experiment. And I just started friending every single person that came across my page, every suggested, do you know? And within a week, I had gained like 50,000 friends. And it was all a bunch of bots and people from all over the world, a bunch of weird Africans and Pakistanis and stuff. But I had amassed in just a few days by saying yes to everybody. And then, a lot of them left, and when they realized my content was boring, they went away. But it was quite a marketing strategy. I had people wanting me to do advertising on my channel because I had so many people until they realized the actual demographic of who those people were. But really, Golda, you get 5 friends to make up 2 emails and subscribe to your channel, and that gets so really, and you could do it just by yourself. You could have it done in the next hour or two. Just write down on a piece of paper 10 different email addresses and go in and just add new accounts on your phone until it won't let you, and then erase one and go back. But the subscription will be there whether the account is there or not. That's what counts. All right, we're going to do a quick little spin around. Oh. I was muted this whole time. No, I believe those are golden eagles. They're pretty far away. They're bigger than you realize. Let me get the binoculars on them again. They're backlit, so you can't tell if they're golden or if they're balding, because there's both species out here at the lake. Oh, there they go. Yeah, those are They're giant golden eagles. They they're funny looking, but they're still, I think, the same species. I'm a little confused. There's some big, huge birds of prey out here at this lake. I'm gonna put you back on mute for a second. All right, I'm back. I don't know what that is, but I think that's our eagle just flying by. Oh, I can't get the camera at the right angle. I apologize. Oh, I am just bounced way up on a big old log. Oh my goodness. Whew. That scares the shit out of me every time. It's a log just sticking out of the water barely. And you get high centered on them, and then you get stuck. And so you can't keep going forward or you'll tip your kayak. So you got to immediately start going backwards. It about gives me a heart attack every time. That's why I try to go slow when it's dark out, because you just can't see these stumps in this color of light. But they are there waiting for you. Well, I'm glad you came, but I need to conserve batteries. I'm going to be out here for a while. My solar panel and a couple of battery chargers is all I got, and I don't want to have to go back into town for a while. So I'm going to shut this off. Thank you for joining me for sunset. I'm going to give you one last view, and then I'm going to shut it down. You guys have a great afternoon, a great evening. I'll see you soon. Say good night, sunset. Good night, sunset. Good night.